What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Dysfunctional Cooking. Today, we're going to be making best ever banana cake from the Robin Hood Baking. It has over 250 recipes from Red Robin, didn't I? Robin Hood's Baking Festival and home baking cookbooks. I know this because it says it on the cover. Down at the bottom there. Yes. I can read. And I read books. Crazy, right? Anyways, for this recipe, which is going to be one epic, I have good feelings this video is going to be bananas. It's going to be absolutely bananas, guys. Alright? So for the best ever banana cake, you'll need all-purpose flour. Oh, pushed out dust. All-purpose flour. It wanted to use their own Robin Hood's all-purpose flour, but I say the hell with that. I'm going to use Great Value. Then you'll need baking powder and baking soda. So this is the baking powder. This is the baking soda. There are two different things apparently. I had no idea. First off, baking soda is not an actual soda pop. It's a powder, but then this is a powder because it's called baking powder, but then this is also a powder, but it's like a different powder, so it's called baking soda. But yet, I don't know. I don't know. Then you need salt, as usual. Salt is important. Granulated sugar. Shabam. Bananas, because it's a banana recipe, so you need bananas. Butter. We want it softened, but I forgot to take it out early before recording, so it's not gonna be softened. It's gonna be some stiff, thick, strong butter. 2 eggs, 2 of them, and then vanilla. That will be the, did I show off buttermilk? We'll need buttermilk. And that will just be for the cake part. Later on, I'll get into the icing factor of it because, yes, you can't really do a cake is not really great without icing, right? So I'll get into the icing after. But for now, for the cake batter part, those are the ingredients you'll need. So, yeah.
Don't do your math, and then don't take a bath, because it's dysfunctional cooking. Yeah.
Alrighty. To begin, you want to put your all-purpose flour. Ooh, it's a lot of flour. Your baking soda, baking powder, which are different things, and salt into a bowl. So, you'll need 2 cups. Holy cow, this sucks. 2 cups of the all-purpose flour. Yeah, just make sure it's nice and leveled. A little pro tip, use a bag to help flatten it out as you pull it out. If you're using it from a bag. If you're using it from a container, then good luck to you. But you can use the bag, keeps the flour in there. So 2 cups of that bastard. Then, I should have my numbers in front of me. That'll be useful. 1 3/4 teaspoons of the baking powder. So, how to do that? Well, you see, you want to scoop 1 teaspoon in, right? And shake that off. Put 1 of those in there. Then, you get your 1/4, and you do 3 of them. Very simple. Yeah, I know. It's crazy that you, absolutely bananas that you have to use math while cooking. If you don't, well, then you're just getting everything wrong, right? So you want to make sure you actually do math and stay in school to learn math, because it's bananas how often you use it in the real world. For baking soda, you need 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon, teaspoon. I said teaspoon, not tablespoon, teaspoon, to succeed. All right, you put one of those in there. After you do that, you want, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make everything go everywhere if I continue doing that. You want 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Watch this bananas will flick off. Ah! Once you put it safely in your mixer, you lock it in place and hit the stir thing. And you just let it stir. You can go a little faster if you want to. Maybe a little faster after that. Maybe a little faster. Not any faster because flour's starting to get everywhere, and you don't want flour in your nostrils or your eyes, because that would suck. Anyways, when you're done mixing, you unlock and you lift up and you take it back to your little working area. Oh, my arm. Book! The next step, we will need sugar, butter, and buttermilk. How do you get milk from a butter? Is it... Huh? Let's not think about it. So, you'll need 1 cup and 1/4. A cup and 1/4 of the granulated sugar. So you just get in there. Oh, this is too thick. Here's a strap. Take your 1/4 and just pour it into your 1 cup. Like so. Yeah, if it's too big, use the tools around you, you know? It's called being smart. A pro chef, some might say. You know? Not as dysfunctional. It's bananas where my ideas come from. Pour that in. Then you want 1/4. So fill up that 1/4 cup one more time. There you go. That's just a pile of salt, which is hilarious. Not salt, sugar. Then you need a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. So you pro tip, hover your thing over the bowl so you don't spill on the counter or the book. You pour that in there into the 1/2 cup. What does buttermilk taste like? I'm actually curious. Since I don't need this again. That's rancid. Oh god. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll lean you guys nice and down. There's some in there, as you see. I'm gonna go by the sink if I'm doing this. Just in case I puke. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's the worst thing I've ever had. Oh. Oh, that's horrible. Why is this going into a cake? Oh, I'd rather eat a spoonful of salt. Ugh. Oh, that did not taste good. It's called... And the worst part is... They present it in a glass. In a glass. Why glass? Why put it in a glass when it tastes like crap? Why put it in a glass when it tastes like crap and smells like shit? What the hell? That is bullshit advertising. Oh, that was horrible. Ugh. Burn it with fire, and it's not expired. It expires in March. March. It's February. There's still a few days left. Oh gosh. I wouldn't even wish that upon my worst enemies. That was horrifyingly terrible. Holy cow, man. Now for the butter, you need a half cup. And remember what I said last video if you guys saw it. They have the markings right there. So that's a half cup. So you want to take your knife. I'm going to use a small knife for this. We don't need to go too big. And you just line it up with that marking. And you make a line. Then you make another line. So you end up with something like so, if you can see the lines. Get rid of the fold. And then just finish it off. And then just finish it off. Oh yeah. There you go. Then you get a half chunk of butter. And you just plop that into your bowl. Then you should always roll your butter back up into a nice little thing here, because we don't need to be all messy, you know? Keep it nice and neat, nice and tidy, nice. And you should always clean your space up. If you don't need anything again, if you use something that you don't need again, just move it away, and then when you get a chance, put it away. Because why fill up your workspace? There's no need to do that. Anywho, the next step it wants you to do is with 2 of your bananas, not 3, because the other banana is for your halfling banana. Well, who gives a shit? 2 bananas. I mean, 2 of your bananas. We will use these 2. Put this over here for now. And then from there, it wants you to mash your banana.
Hey there, Banana. Why are you so sad? Why are you sad, Banana? Banana. Wait, what is going on? Banana. No! yeah. Wait, no, please. No.
Why did you make me do this? You're fighting to watch every fruit around you die. Think, banana. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant peel on this planet. You'll watch this kitchen crumble to dust and blow away. Every fruit and every bowl you know will be gone. What will you have after 500 years?
Here, banana. I shall have you, banana.
After you've smashed your bananas, you just want to slide them into your bowl here. I suggest you use like a nice knife to help guide you into your little mixing bowl. But yeah, you just take your mashed bananas and you just slide them in all nice like. Ooh, look at it. They just slip down there. Ugh. I wonder what happened to these guys. There you go. Slide them in all nice like. And then you just want to head back to your mixer. Oh, excuse me. Yep, sorry. Excuse me. Yep, pardon me. Sorry. There you go. Let's put that back into your mixer there. Lower it. Lock it. And just... Some of it will jump out at you. Just be prepared for that. While this is happening... Oh, that's fine. Go on and grab your vanilla and your eggs. Yes, that's the last bit of it. And then while it's mixing, you need 1 tablespoon, by the way. TSP, tablespoon. Then dump that into there, like so. Your eggs, same thing. Oh, it's all yolky in there now. It's turning yellow. Oh, like a banana. Crazy, right? There you are. So while that's mixing, we're gonna leave it and let it mix for like 3-ish minutes, I'd say. And then we're gonna take it back to the counter. It's done. Once you do that, you want to get yourself a nice little circular cake pan. The recipe says it wants 2, but I only have 1, so we're gonna manage 1. If there's any leftover, I'll put it in the square one here. The cool thing about these cake pans, excuse me, cake mix thing, is that they have a little buckle here. Okay, once you have sanitized your cake pan, just pour your cake batter in there. This actually might be enough. This might be the perfect size. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. It's all just thick. Thick. Hang on. Here's a little strap for you guys to use. Grab your little Snoopy over here. Grab your Snoopy. Bring this back over here. Hello, guys. Come on closer in. We'll pan you down. There it is. There's the cake batter. Grab your little Snoopy and just help it make its way out because there's a good amount. Now, it wants you to do 2 smaller ones so you can make like icing mid-layer. But we're not going to do that because I only have this one and I don't really want to make 2. So we're just going to use 1 and it'll be enough. It'll be a nice round flat cake, I'd say. Oh my God. Look at that. Ooey gooiness. So ooey gooey and just gooey. Ew. Ugh. Just try to get it all out the best you can. It can be quite difficult when you're panning it towards a camera because you're not really directly looking at it. But if you do directly look at it, it'll be much, much easier. Just a little bonus note there. So you want to preheat your oven to 350. And then you wait. Because it's going to take a little, no, look at me. Because it's going to take a little while, all right? It's going to take a while to preheat. So you got to wait. So if you did it beforehand, like I did, you wouldn't have to wait as long as you have to, or I have to. Because now I have to wait while that sits in its pan. It's sitting in its pan waiting for me to be done with the oven, but it's taking a while for it to preheat. So make sure you preheat the oven before you start making the cake. Once your oven is preheated, go on and, oh, still hot. Go ahead and slide in your cake batter and then close the oven. And you want to leave it in there for about 35 to 40 minutes. So we're going to do 32 for the first 30 minutes for the first check. 30 minutes for the first check. And then we'll do like 5-minute segments. I think that's fair. Cool? Cool. Alrighty. Now that your thing is in the oven, you want to make the icing. For the icing, you'll need 1 whole banana, half and half cream, powdered sugar or icing sugar, they're basically the same thing, and half a cup of butter. So to start, I'm just going to put the banana into the bowl. This will need to be mashed as well. I'm going to do it within the bowl, so I save dishes, but I'm going to use a friendly little handy dandy mashing thing to do it. Just beat the shite out of it till it gives you your money. God damn, where's my goddamn money, boy? Once it's giving you its money, or your money that it owes you, you want to grab your half and half cream and 1 tablespoon of it. Just 1 tablespoon. How does this one smell? Does it smell terrible? I'll try this one as well. It isn't horrible, but nothing to write home about. Like, I'll pick this over the buttermilk. That thing was disgusting. Ugh. Grab your butter, place that in there, and then you'll need 4 cups of the powdered sugar. Just 4, nothing too crazy. Grab your little spoon, and then you just do 4 cups. This will take a minute because, well, it's 4 cups. So just bear with me. Hey guys, it's mixer time. For the last time, hopefully. I don't really want to do it again. Slide that in there. And then mix it nice and slow. Just so stuff doesn't get everywhere like last time. And it's starting to get everywhere. God damn it. Well, it's mixing up nicely though. It's mixing up quite nicely, I will say. I can give you a gander, of course. There we are. We got it mixed. Don't put your hands inside.
That would be dumb. That would hurt. I don't think it would hurt that bad though. Yeah, that does hurt a little bit. Not really. If it was on a faster speed, it'd probably break my finger. But we're not gonna break my finger today, guys.
Oh, that's so fast.
Okay, it's good. Lift it up. Oh! It looks lovely.
There we go. Slide your mixing part into the sink because you don't need it anymore. And there we have our icing. It doesn't really look like icing though, but you know what? I'll be surprised most likely. I still have 18 minutes and take you over. I still have that's backwards for you. No, wait, is it? I think it is. 17 minutes and 50 seconds. So yeah, I'll be back when that's ready. Alrighty. It has been 30 minutes. So let's take a gander. Wow. It looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to move it out just a bit without taking it all out. Now, to make sure it's correct, you want to poke it in the middle with a poker thingy. This is the poker thingy I'm talking about. So just give it a stab. See? This is not ready yet. It's too ooey gooey. So we're gonna put it back in. And I'm gonna do it for another 10 minutes because it did say up to, I believe, 40 minutes. So let me just double check. Yeah, bake to 35 to 40 minutes. So we'll just do another 10 minutes. Just to make sure it's all golden. Just 10 minutes here. Start. There you go. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Test number 2. That's my cloth. Oh, that's gotta be good. There's no way that is not good. It looks a bit too long in there for, how am I doing this? Alright, I'm taking it all the way out and I'm putting it up here. I trust that it's good. Ready for the tester? Coming out clean. That means it is good. Now, it's gonna be hot, isn't it? I'm gonna wait a second. Because the reason I'm waiting, here, I could leave it like this, yes, I'll just come right next to it after powering off my oven. The reason I'm gonna wait is because this is still hot. I'm touching it for like a second. That's where it's not burning me. But if I held on, it will hurt. So I'm not gonna hold on. But we're gonna wait a sec for this to cool down. That'll remove the rimming of it. Alright. It's safe to say I can remove the surrounding part. Carefully do that so I don't burn it in myself. Oh my. It's caught. I'm gonna use baby knife. And we're just gonna stab it on the side here. There we go. Oh, I cut into the cake, my bad. Stab around the side until it's not done yet. We good? Yeah, baby. There we have it. We have that's hot on the bottom. We have our cake. Our cake there. Which means our next step hope I made enough. Is the icing. I should have enough. Let's give it one mix still. Oh yeah. Put on your banana icing. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Thank you, Woodstock, for helping me out here, buddy. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get it all on there. We're just gonna load it up. We're just gonna load it up. Oh yeah. We'll stop there for now. Oh crap. Yeah. Ugh. Oh crap. Put it there. Alrighty. Now you just want to spread it around your cake. I should have waited until it's more cool. I should have waited because now the thing is, right now the cake is a bit too hot for the icing to stay. You know what? We don't need it to be perfect. We're not going for perfection. We're going for taste. And a little bit of perfection. But yeah, get it all on there. Yeah. Come on, get on there, son of a gun. Get on there. Get on there. Come on. A little bit more. Get on there. There we go. Okay. Now we get that all around here. Oh yeah. Then whatever's on the side, just ring it around. Just bring it around. And then we're just gonna put this in the fridge. I just got glop on my finger. Ow. Put this in the fridge. First off, look at it. It looks pretty. I have no room in my fridge. Oh shoot. I think I actually do have room. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, and then once it's all cooled, everything's staying together, I'll bring it out. The cake has been made. Yeah, it looks all right. It could have been icing cleaner, more clean than it is. But you know what? Who cares? I'm gonna cut it, and we're gonna see how it looks on the inside. Because golly gee, I'm actually quite excited. So there we go. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. Put this over here. Here it is. A slice of banana cake. Look at that. Look at the inside there. It feels nice and soft like a cake, which is important. And it looks like a cake, and it also looks edible. It looks quite edible, I will say. I'm gonna bring you guys closer. Come here, guys. We're coming over here for the grand review, the review of it. So, and it's a little more there. So yeah, so that's how it looks. It looks pretty good. Now I don't eat sweets like this, but I'll give it a small try because why not? And this is my first slice of cake in about 3 years, so we'll try it a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. I'll try this bit. Bro, it just tastes like banana bread. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Have a little bit more. Just some icing. Very sweet icing. Well, I'm gonna put this out because let's put that out because I don't eat this stuff. But yeah, that is pretty good. The icing is very sweet, like it's meant to be, because it has 4 cups of powdered sugar, which is intense. The cake part tastes like banana bread because, banana bread's made with bananas, and this is, cake, so it's banana cake, right? But it's pretty good. It's got good texture. It's nice and soft. It looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty. And yeah. So overall, for like a cake, I give that about 4, maybe a 4. Now I'm not an expert because again, this is my first little chunk of cake in about 3 years, maybe 4. But that was not bad. That was actually pretty good. And yeah. So thumbs up to me. I'm pretty proud of that. I think it was much better than the thumbprint pizza cookies that I made. I like this more. So yeah. Pretty cool. Alright, well. See ya.
Don't do your math, and then don't take a bath, cause it's dysfunctional cooking. Yeah.